We are set to bring you baseball from one of the crown jewels of the sport, venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. This evening, we've got a matchup out of the NL Central Division between the Cincinnati Reds and the Chicago Cubs. We've got an excellent matchup on our hands in this one. Two of the league's craftiest starters go head-to-head next.
Getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Striding into the box, Cincinnati, Nick Senzel. He'll get us started in this one 15. Under the lights. And I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
The 0-2 once more is looked at for ball 1. And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. One and 2, here it comes. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is put in play to the right side of the infield. Scooped up on the backhand. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. And a moment now to glance at the Reds lineup card in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
This is not even a stat you probably would have even looked at 10 years ago. The fact that this team's last in walks in today's game bodes a lot of trouble. They will swing at the rosin bag. Do not expect this pitcher to come over the heart of the plate in any meaningful position, because he knows he's going to get a lot of swing and miss.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
Just getting things underway here at Wrigley. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bodie has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Into the box now, Derek Dietrich. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The numbers, 282 to start play, 18 homers, and 51 runs batted in. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Aristides Aquino would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Reds are down and ordered. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Alex Wood will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1.10. So we may see some hit and run. We may see some bunting, and we may see some running, because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. One of the top pitchers in the game right now.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. A ball and no strikes. Lifetime history with Alex Wood: 7 hits in 15 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Hey, thanks, Matt. You know what, D-Roy? You got to give this team a lot of credit. They're on the outside looking in on the postseason picture, but boy, they're playing out the string, and they're playing out well. They're going to play this thing all the way to the end of the season.
You know, Dan, I can't speak for the pitcher side of it, but I have never been on a team, win, lose, or draw, whether I was going to the postseason or not, that had players that gave away at bats. You just will not see it at this level.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
I'm looking to see if Anthony Rizzo can turn it around. He's coming off a month where he hit under 250, but you'd think with his ability, he should be able to turn things around and do it quickly. Maybe this is the game that gets him going and shoots him to being the player that he needs to be.
Now in the box, Daniel Descalso. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Skied into straightaway right. Under it is the right fielder. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. First pitch on its way. Ball 1.
No strike.
Two out, nobody on. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Lifetime history with Alex Wood. He's got 5 base hits in 20 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Wood sets. First pitch on its way. And this will be fouled away. Wood has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses. You could clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Hard ground ball to third, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm.
He extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
First pitch of the at-bat. In there, and it's 0-1. There's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
The set and the 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed, 1-2 now. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. We are still scoreless. So striding forward now, Aristides Aquino. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a real treat today. Guys, what can we expect from the matchup?
I think when you've been around as long as this guy has, Matt, you start to get experience on your side. One of the things he knows how to do, he misses barrels. He changes speed. He's up, down, in and out, hard, soft. He's a tough guy to get a read on, and he doesn't fall into throwing the same pitches and fall into a pattern that's easy for the opposing team to figure out.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And let's focus on Anthony Rizzo. Not only a Gold Glove winner, this guy has won a Platinum Glove, bailing out his infielders time and time again with his soft hands and feel for the game.
Digging in now, Phillip Ervin. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Hendricks has been having himself quite a year so far. With a sub-3 ERA, he has pitched like one of the league's best.
Well, Matty, these are two guys that aren't hard throwers. They're more touchy-feely guys. Hard, soft, up, down, in and out, D-row. And these are the kind of guys that can really frustrate you when you're in that batter's box.
100%, Dan. When you got a flamethrower on the mound, he's going to live and die with his good stuff. But when you got a finesse guy out there, you step out of the box and a lot of different thoughts start entering your mind. What should I sit on? This is going to be an interesting matchup.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Look out. Nope. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Three-two pitch. And the sinker runs too low here as he loses him. It's ball 4.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Scott.
So one gone in the inning here with the runner at first. And that'll bring up the big left-handed bat of Scott Schebler. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Irvin, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Bryant might try to make a play on it, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. And there's out number 2.
Batting seventh, the pitcher, number 40, Alex Wood.
Man at second here with 2 away, and that left-handed pitcher who bats right, Alex Wood, will hit next. He's set, and the pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Liner towards second, but this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. One left for Cincinnati. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping up to the plate, David Bodie. Lifetime history with Alex Wood. He's gone 3 for 8. He also has 1 home run.
Bodie.
Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
The 0-2 delivery. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
That's pure pitch recognition right there. He's able to get the front foot down, backdoor breaking ball, and drive it the other way. That's the kind of thing that fires me up.
Stepping in, Johnny Field comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he lays off there. 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Here it comes on 1-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And he fouls this one off. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Still 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on D. And manning the hot corner today is a guy with one of the quickest reactions in the game. That's it at third base. A step and a dive, a little bit of range, but you better be reacting, and you better be able to have some serious hands and a strong arm to get it over to first. And he checks all the boxes.
Into the box, Kyle Hendricks. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Now a bunt attempt here. Dietrich is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Taylor.
Now at the plate, Taylor Davis. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter, the right fielder, Jason.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Hayward, or often just J-Hay. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
This is flared out towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out. Cubs strand a couple. Will move to the third with no score. Coming to the plate now, Jose Peraza.
Leading off for the Reds, the second baseman, Jose Peraza.
First delivery to him on the way. High in the air out to center field. Field is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Kyle Farmer.
Next up will be Kyle Farmer. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First offering on its way. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Ball 2 now.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Third inning, no score to this point. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2.
The batter, number 15.
Digging in to try it again, Nick Senzel. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
1-1 to the Reds leadoff man.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He pops up the changeup, heading out towards shallow right. Bodie is there, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Now batting, Daniel Descalso.
For the Cubs, the shortstop, Daniel Descalso.
First pitch of the at-bat. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. A bouncer up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, Chris Bryant, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Moving under it, Irvin. 1 out.
The first base.
So a runner on first with 1 out now. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Descalso stands at first with 1 out. Hit to short. He's right there. 1 there. Relay to Dietrich, and they turn the double play. That's how the inning comes to a close. Cubs are down quietly. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Now at the plate, Blake Trehan.
Leading off for the Reds.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
1-0 the count. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Now the 2-0 is taken, strike 1.
2-0.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Hit hard towards center. And the Reds have their first hit of the game.
Now batting, the first baseman, Derek Dietrich.
Striding in once again, Derek Dietrich. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Dietrich is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business. And maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Now batting, number 44.
Into the box now, Aristides Aquino. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
Throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Pitch out.
1-1.
Nothing doing. Now a throw over and the runner back easily. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Philip.
That'll bring in Philip Irvin. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch on the ground up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw to the plate, and they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Hey, we're in the middle of this one already, D-Row. They finally score a run, and they've had a tough time scoring some runs.
Yeah, after taking it on the chin yesterday, it's nice to finally break through. Maybe this gives the offense the confidence it needs.
And that brings up Scott Schebler as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a move over to first, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. It's a run on 2 hits here for Cincinnati. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Reds lead it 1-0. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Ian.
Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball called just a bit low. smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
Stepping in now, David Bodie, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Happ on at first, nobody out. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Schebler going back at the track, but the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there's 1 away now.
Now batting, center fielder, Johnny Field.
So in now for Chicago, Johnny Field looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. There's one. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings as that one will retire the side. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. At the plate, Scott Schebler. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
The center fielder, Scott Schebler.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Well, partway through this one, and it's safe to say that both of these starters have brought their best stuff, and each lineup looks a bit helpless out there.
Well, this one's kind of gone as we thought, D-Roll. Both of these command pitchers down in the strike zone, moving the ball up, down, in and out, making it very difficult for these hitters to put anything together.
Yeah, a lot of soft contact, a lot of indecision on the part of both offenses. Nobody seems to want to pot commit to any pitch because these guys are really mixing and matching.
Schebler even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo home run for Scott Schebler. 4th home run for him on the season, and it's given Cincinnati a 2-0 lead.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Standing in now, Alex Wood. As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. Base is empty here with nobody out. Hit on the ground to third. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jose Peraza.
Now to the plate, Jose Peraza. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Heading out toward shallow right. Hayward has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Kyle Farmer.
Coming to the plate now, Kyle Farmer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And now a pitch on the way. Here's a ball for Rizzo over at first. Over. 1 for the Reds in the inning, and it comes courtesy of this solo home run. Middle of the night on the north side. 2-0 Cincinnati. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. They currently have more than 1 hit per inning, and looking at strikeouts, they only have 2. So far, the recipe for success has been to make contact early and often.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. The next Cub up, Kyle Hendricks. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well.
Fans, it's now September. Time to lock in your season tickets for next season. Whether you're a new customer or renewing for another year, the sooner you sign up, the better your seats will be. So don't delay. Visit any stadium ticket window for information.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. The 1-1 home. Is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Ground ball left side. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Now batting, the catcher, Taylor Davis.
In now, Taylor Davis. A base hit in his first trip. First pitch on its way. In there, 0-1. Davis swings and throws from the right side and stands at 5'10". He was taken in the very late rounds during the 2008 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him. Two great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're two down.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
In now, Jason Hayward. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. 0-1 looked like a knuckle curve, and it's 1-1 now. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Sent on the ground out to second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Digging in and looking for more, Daniel Descalzo. Last time through was a base hit. Pitch on its way, and looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. From the stretch, a swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. They trail it here 2-0. Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Nick Senzel. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Runs up and gets this one down. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Here it comes. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
The 1-2. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Now batting, number 51.
Digging in once again, Blake Trahan. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Field sprinting after it. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first down.
I suppose this is why you usually have the best defensive outfielder in center field. He got a good read on it, charges in hard, and made a fabulous grab. Look for that one to make the highlight reels later on.
Into the box now, Derek Dietrich. Grounded back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Throw won't get him.
Hey, you know what? Right there, he executed a pitch. He can't worry about where it's going. He just wants to put it on the ground right there, give his defense a chance to work, and it found a hole. Period. The end.
Into the box, Aristides Aquino, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. No hits to this point. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. From the stretch. You won't see a guy fooled any more than he was there, as on 3 pitches he becomes out number 2.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he
Stepping in now, Phillip Ervin. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Happ brings it in, and the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 3-0 game.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. And the way their pitcher's going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, toeing the slab. He's on fire right now.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ball game. Tyler Chatwood trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Tyler Chatwood.
In now, Scott Schebler. as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here comes the 0-1. Cut fastball above the letters, a ball and a strike. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to attack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Here now the 2-2. High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Hayward to the track. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, that ball right there was right up in the happy zone. It doesn't take much to drive one out of the ballpark when you connect on a high pitch like that. The backspin carried that one right out of here.
Standing in now, Alex Wood.
Alex.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
Two balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
A bouncer to the left side. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Through 5.5, it's the Reds 6 and the Cubs nothing. Settling in now, Chris Bryant. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what is he doing? He shows up, Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
And there's 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Ready for another shot now, Anthony Rizzo. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Into the box, Ian Happ. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They still find themselves down 6-zip. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi?
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And here's Jose Peraza. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch on its way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
When I see guys check swinging, they're not seeing the baseball. They're not picking it up. You got to take a step back. The only thing you tell yourself in this situation is do not move your head.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Stepping in now, Kyle Farmer. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Hit softly on the ground to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, number 15.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Nick Senzel. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming, here it is. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Hit out towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Reds are down in order. They lead it 6-0. Standing in, David Bodie, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back.
Line drive to center field. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Now at the plate, Johnny Field, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. In there at the knees, strike one.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 coming. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Bodie at third with nobody out. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Number 44 is there. Let's see if they try it. And that one just not deep enough, so they'll wisely hold him at third with 1 out in the inning now.
The pitcher, Tyler.
Javier Baez will grab a bat and pinch hit now, and he'll be looking for at least a fly ball as he's got a runner at third and only 1 away. Right down Broadway that time. Strike one. Lifetime history with Alex Wood. He has 7 hits in 18 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Here's the 0-1. Maybe a favorable call there, taken for a strike.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
The 1-2. Hit to first. Dietrich right there. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's there. He got him.
Wow, that was a great job to rob him of an RBI single. Showed some great athleticism, and it winds up being an RBI groundout instead.
Into the box now, Taylor Davis. A ball and no strikes. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike one.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Waiting on it, the right fielder makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Reds 6 and the Cubs 1. Pedro Strop has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 46, Pedro.
Stepping up now, Blake Trahan. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Leading off for the Reds, the shortstop, number 51.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Needed a good performance from their ace today, but unfortunately for them, they didn't get it.
Yeah, D-Roll, this is one of those where it was almost over before it started. You know, this is what happens when you're a controlled type pitcher. If you're not around the corners and around the knees, you start getting balls up in the strike zone, and he paid the price today.
Yeah, huge confidence boost for this offense, though. To face this guy, they knew they had to stay back. They couldn't be over-aggressive against him. He likes to move the ball in and out and do different things. Tip of the cap to this offense.
Derek Dietrich.
Stepping into the box, Derek Dietrich. His career line against Pedro Strop. He's a perfect 3 for 3. From the stretch. Low for ball 1. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. The 1-0 is in there for strike one. Strop, 33 years old. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Liner toward right center, but this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
In now, Aristides Aquino, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit down the third baseline. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They lead it 6-1. Amir Garrett is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 50, Amir Garrett.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jason Hayward. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Hayward.
He's set and the pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch, and it's fouled away. Line drive to center field, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So we'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard and a guy that can really handle the bat in the number 2 spot.
Well, that's just the case, D-Roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout. So that's a nice piece of hitting.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1, here's the pitch. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. Hayward aboard here at first with nobody out. Garrett playing here in his age 26 season. He was taken in the 22nd round back in 2011.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Hit back up the middle, and a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. First and second here with nobody out. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Ready with the 2-2. Count remains 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. Once again, a 3-2. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Anthony Rizzo, looking to cut into that big deficit they've got in front of them. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Oh, and he struck him out.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ian Happ. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Called strike 0-2.
Oh, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, David Bodie.
Standing in, David Bodie. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Fastball called for strike 2.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And the second runner will pull up stakes over at 3rd, so 1 run is in and the bases stay loaded with 2 away.
Boy, Dero, so close to getting the strikeout there. Needed to make 1 more pitch and didn't throw a good enough breaking ball there with 2 strikes.
Yeah, and that's what you pray for from an offensive standpoint. You try and pick up that red spinning dot that constitutes slider coming in there, and then you hope it doesn't fall off the table. He was able to get himself inside that baseball and get a ribby hit.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1. And it's 1-1. Fastball called strike 1-2. Descalso on 3rd. Bryant over at 2nd. Bodie at 1st. 2 out in the inning. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Reds 6 and the Cubs 2. Albert Almora is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field.
Albert Almora.
Ready once again, Phillip Ervin. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
Cincinnati, the left fielder, Phillip Ervin.
First offering on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Fly ball out to right field. Hayward has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, the center fielder,
Scott Schebler will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Oh and 1. Here it comes. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. The 1-2. Fouled away.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
Two and two. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Jesse Winker will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Jesse Winker.
Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Hayward. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Reds are down in order. They lead it 6-2. Raisel Iglesias takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless.
Raisel Iglesias.
Mark Segunas will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the 9th, and they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. The windup and the 0-1. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Iglesias playing here in his age 29 season. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the box, Taylor Davis, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Number 44 is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Digging in, Jason Hayward. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And that misses, ball 1. One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. The 1-1 misses down below the knees. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. Daniel Descalso would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Hayward takes as that pitch misses for ball 4. He'll take the walk.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
So coming to the plate, Daniel Descalso. His lifetime numbers against Iglesias, he's 1 for 4. First offering on its way. Sinker gets the outside for a strike. Hayward leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he pops it up. And no one will track it down. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Throw on to first is going to be in time to take care of him, and the Reds have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Reds took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Alex Wood earns win number 7 on the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our